What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome to our little corner of the internet. Today we're going to be watching a video titled Inside the Pentagon, World's Most Powerful Building. I am excited for this. I like everything that is about kind of like the government. Oh, hello. Okay, that's better. That's kind of secretive. I don't know, it just intrigues me. And obviously the Pentagon is one of these places where you would not get a lot of information about it, so I'm excited to watch this. Without further ado, let's see what this video is about. I'm all about the chisme and the gossip, so that pretty much sums it up.
What secrets lie behind the five walls of the Pentagon?
What secrets lie behind the five walls of Pentagon? Well, if I could hear you, I would know.
As the nerve center of the United States Department of Defense, this massive structure isn't just an office, it's a fortress, a symbol of power, and a hub of military strategy. But did you know the Pentagon was built in just 16 months during World War II? Or that it has over 17 miles of corridors, yet you can walk between any 2 points in under 7 minutes? With hidden tunnels, a classified command center, and its own subway.
Oh, now that's my type of building where you can get from A to B in less steps, even though it's massive.
System.
What? It has a subway system. Oh my god, is that the parking lot on front and in the back? Damn.
Pentagon is filled with mystery. But what really goes on behind its walls? Who gets access to its top secret rooms? And what makes it one of the most impenetrable buildings on Earth? Let's step inside and uncover the hidden world of the Pentagon.
This is so cool. I can already see the FBI cars out there.
The world's largest office building, the Pentagon, is perhaps one of the most iconic military buildings in the United States, and for good reason. In fact, it is so large that it has its own zip code, 20301. The idea for the Pentagon dates back to the 1930s, when the United States Department of War was rapidly outgrowing its headquarters in Washington, D.C. In 1941, Congress approved the construction of a new building to house the War Department and its various branches. The site chosen for the new building was a plot of land in Arlington, Virginia, just across the Potomac River from
Oh, I was like, there's houses there.
Washington, D.C. Construction began on September 11, 1941, just months before the United States entered World War II. The building was built in just 16 months, an impressive feat considering the size and complexity of the project. But why is the Pentagon we know named the Pentagon? Under pressure from Congress to find more permanent office space for the growing department, the military turned to the head of the Army's construction division, tasking the chief of the design section to come up with a building that would fit a 5-sided parcel of land that had been hastily purchased just below Arlington National Cemetery. In order to take use of the strange dimensions of the site, the architects and designers developed a distinctive pentagonal concept for the structure. There would be multiple concentric rings of office space on each of the...
Are they all like the same, the same length though?
5 wedges, connected by corridors. In the middle of the complex would be a courtyard. President Franklin D. Roosevelt, however, decided that the new headquarters should be built on the existing location, which is at the base of the Virginia side of the 14th Street Bridge over the Potomac, following a heated argument with conservationists who were worried the structure would obstruct the cemetery's expansive views of Washington. But the design concept, and hence the Pentagon name, were kept. The new site was selected in part because the homeless area known as Hell's Bottom could be quickly removed. It is 80 acres cut out of Fort Myer and almost 147 acres from the former Washington Hoover Airport. The building was finished in January 1943 at over 6.4 million square feet. That remains
That parking lot is making me dizzy. Like, it's so massive.
the biggest low-rise office building in the world. During construction, the builders were able to conserve enough steel to build a battleship, and the 689,000 tons of sand and gravel used to make the building's reinforced concrete came from the nearby Potomac River. But the speed cost money, though. Initially budgeted at $35 million, the final cost was $63 million, resulting in more than $900 million in today's currency. With all the massive reconstruction held during its existence, the building boasts 7,754 windows and 17.5 miles of corridors.
Now, the Pentagon would make an incredible hotel. Imagine how many rooms this would have. Like, this would be crazy. And also, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't take that long to get across it because you have all the hallways, but oh my, I would get so lost there. And what's in the middle of the buildings? Because it feels like it has like little courtrooms in the middle or something.
5 rings, 5 stories above ground, and 2 floors below ground make up the well-known structure. From the inside courtyard to the exterior, the rings are designated A through E. The most senior officials' offices are located on the E ring, since it is the only one with views of the outside. Yet its bespoke design means it takes only about 7 minutes to walk between the furthest 2 points in the building. However, unlike traditional buildings with obvious entry and exit points, the Pentagon's layout is so complex that even employees take weeks to navigate it properly. The construction of prime importance couldn't be built without an engineer who would oversee every detail in every corner. In August 1941, Army Corps of Engineer Colonel Leslie Groves assumed his post of the Pentagon's construction. He was in his Washington office 6 days a week. He would then go to the project that he thought most needed his personal attention on Sundays. Grove had a reputation for being a strict boss, and one of his deputies, Robert Furman, was required to be at the Pentagon day and night. Furman had the Pentagon contractors construct a secret apartment between the walls so he could sleep. Furman continued to use the apartment.
Oh my god. Wow, that's really cool. Okay. It's like, you know, when like in the horror movies someone buys a house and there's someone living like in the basement or in the walls. Well, that, but legally and in the Pentagon. Like, you're on top of everything. That's pretty cool.
On official trips back, but was forced to hand over the keys in 1943 when he was discovered by ordnance officers while leaving the apartment. During World War II, messengers traveled the hallways by bike or roller skates. As time went on, electric vehicles were added to the mix. A big mistake, as it caused damage to the building's interior and chaos for those on foot. In the 1960s, the Secretary of
It kind of looks like a big high school.
and chaos for those on foot. In the 1960s, the Secretary of the Air Force, Eugene Zuckert, was struck by a vehicle in a hallway intersection near his office, making a buzz for a new reconstruction. Today, electric scooters are available only for those who cannot get around on their own. The Pentagon's planners had to design the building with separate facilities for black and white employees in a highly segregated America. These facilities included 284 bathrooms, twice as many as were required for the expected staff levels, and segregated cafeterias for the construction crews. However, Executive Order 8802, issued by President Roosevelt in June 1941, forbade segregation among federal employees. The Pentagon has a shopping mall, a post office, medical facilities, dry cleaners, a barber shop, and multiple dining options, making it function
What? It's like a full cruise ship, but for intelligent people. That's crazy.
almost like a self-contained city. You also may be surprised that until 2011, there was only one passenger elevator in the Pentagon, and it was reserved for the Defense Secretary. Until then, people who couldn't use stairs used long ramps to move between floors. The Pentagon was built with freight elevators, which were used by others when needed. As the headquarters of the Department of Defense, the Pentagon's unique construction includes layers of shielding that block radio waves, making it nearly impossible for foreign satellites to listen in on classified conversations. While not officially confirmed, the building was designed to withstand significant attacks, including nuclear threats, with reinforced steel and blast-resistant materials. But what if one day the infamous doomsday happens? Would the building resist the attack or massive explosion? While the large, secret plans of the building stay unknown, rumors persist about a secret underground bunker or command center beneath the Pentagon. While the Pentagon...
I mean, of course it will have that. That makes so much sense. And the building also kind of looks like, that. Okay. I believe that's so. Like, I believe that if there's even a secret apartment inside the walls, guys, who are we to say there's not bunkers that go all around everywhere below it?
Unofficially denies a massive underground complex. Some experts speculate that hidden tunnels connect it to Washington, D.C.'s secret underground bunkers, allowing top officials to escape in case of an attack.
That's crazy.
What is known 100%, the Pentagon has a special entrance for the president. While regular officials enter through standard security gates, the President of the United States has a private, undisclosed entrance that leads to a hidden elevator. Without such a perk, would it even be called Pentagon? However, one myth can be dispelled. Despite what movies depict, the Pentagon doesn't have a single war room, but rather multiple command centers for different military branches. But one fact can't be denied. A top-secret doomsday protocol exists. In times of extreme crisis, high-ranking officials inside the Pentagon can initiate secret emergency operations.
Yeah, but if high risk happens and they don't have underground bunkers and everything blows away, how can they do these secret emergency operations? Therefore, they need the bunkers to be safe, to be able to later operate. Okay, I caught you there.
Details of which remain classified. While the end of the world wasn't on the way, one tragedy shook the world and the Pentagon building was right at the site. On September 11, 2001, the Pentagon was nearing the end of its first full-scale renovations when American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the building's east side, which was unoccupied due to the construction. The Boeing 757-200 aircraft was hijacked by terrorists as part of the September 11 attacks, deliberately aiming at the building. 184 people lost their lives in the attack, though the recently installed security improvements that were part of the renovation project, including reinforcing the building's concrete and installing blast-proof windows and walls, undoubtedly saved hundreds of lives. Soon after, plans for a massive rehabilitation program known as the Phoenix Project were established. It cost $5 billion, 5 times the original building's cost, and was finished in February 2003. Aside from the rebuild, a groundbreaking for a memorial honoring the lives of the 184 killed at the Pentagon initiated in 2006. As part of the Pentagon's rebuilding after the 9/11 attacks, a time capsule was placed inside the newly reconstructed section, commemorating the attack and recovery efforts. The dedication capsule is much like a time capsule, but there are no plans to open it. It holds a plaque with the names of the 184 victims and is sealed with the special items: 2 cards handmade by students representing the thousands of cards sent to the Pentagon after the attacks, a book of names from people across the country thanking members of the military, patches from the Arlington County Fire and Police, and a photo signed by the president depicting Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld and President Bush at the Pentagon shortly after the attack. But multiple reconstructions never touched the grounds of one more place entangled with secret rumors. In the middle of the Pentagon's massive courtyard sits a tiny hot dog stand. During the
That must be something crazy. Okay, the hot dog stand must do some crazy stuff. Like in case of emergency, maybe the hot dog stand is the open into the bunkers, and then you press a hot dog button, and then it like covers itself with metal, and it becomes the bunker.
Cold War, Soviet intelligence mistakenly believed it was an entrance to a secret nuclear command bunker, dubbing it Ground Zero, because they thought it was a prime target for a missile strike. The Pentagon is also home to one of the largest food service operations in the world. With over 30 dining facilities serving an estimated 25,000 meals every day, the Pentagon has a bustling culinary scene that caters to the needs of its vast workforce. These dining facilities offer a wide range of options, including fast food chains like KFC, Subway, and Pizza Hut. The Pentagon is connected to the Washington Metro system, with the Pentagon Metro Station serving the building since 1977. The Pentagon also has an extensive network of tunnels for logistics and maintenance, but these are not a classified transportation system. Today, the Pentagon continues to house the offices of top military leaders and serves as the nerve center for the Department of Defense. If you were working at one of the largest office buildings consisting of 5 concentric rings, with increasing security levels as you move inward, would you be afraid to stay there overnight? Well, you
No, I would feel way safer there probably than out here.
might be thinking some former Pentagon employees claim that strange shadows, unexplained noises, and even ghostly sightings have been reported in the oldest sections of the building, especially at night.
I don't care about the cost, honestly. I just know that there's a bunker if I need one.
Whether it's just war-weary spirits or something more, the mystery remains. In fact, it's pretty difficult to understand just how big the Pentagon is. About 23,000 military and civilian employees work in the Pentagon. The U.S. Capitol could fit into just one of the building's 5 sides. Following the end of World War II, Dwight Eisenhower was appointed Army Chief of Staff. While out for a walk, he became disoriented in the expansive complex and had to ask a group of stenographers for instructions back to his own office. And if you wonder whether the Pentagon is open to the public, you can go and give it a try. More than 100,000 people visit the Pentagon each year. A 60-minute guided tour highlights the history of the building and the Department of Defense. Covering approximately 1.5 miles, the guided tour includes the Hall of Heroes, which honors America's Medal of Honor recipients, as well as an exhibit dedicated to prisoners of war and those missing in action. Situated on the west side of the building, the memorial is dedicated to those who lost their lives that fateful day. It is the only place on the Pentagon grounds where photography is permitted. The Pentagon. It is a symbol of American values and ideals, a symbol of American strength, resilience, and determination in the face of adversity. And if you had the chance, would you dare to explore its hidden depths? If you like this video, come join our
I really like this video.
channel for the diverse content about historical places, the greatest architecture, and interior visuals. Don't forget to like this video and see you on our next journey.
Oh my god. I want to watch more Pentagon videos now. I kind of like, it's a topic that at some point interested me. Then I kind of like just never looked into it, and now this resurfaced my interest in it, and I want to know more. I think it probably we should, like, you know, it's better not to be nosy about some things, but it's a very interesting building for sure. Thank you guys for joining me for this video. I really hope you liked it. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you've ever worked at the Pentagon. I mean, we might have someone who has been there. How was it? And yeah, please do a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys in the next video.